ever get that feeling, that weird sense of connection to something or someone you can't quite place? Like deja vu almost.
Yeah, like a memory that isn't quite yours.
Exactly. That's kind of the feeling at the heart of this amazing anime film, Your Name, or Kimi no Nawa.
Ah, yes. Makoto Shinkai. He's sort of known for these themes, isn't he? Like people separated by distance, longing. His earlier films often explore that.
Right, but Your Name takes it somewhere else, somewhere really unique.
It definitely does. It starts with this wild premise.
Okay, so picture this.
Mhm.
You got two teenagers, miles apart. Mitsuha, she's living this quiet life, a shrine maiden in a small mountain town.
Very traditional. And then there's Taki, a high school kid in bustling modern Tokyo, working part-time, architectural dreams, the whole city vibe.
Total opposites. And then, bam, they just start switching bodies, waking up as each other.
Which is, I mean, initially played for laughs, right? It's inherently awkward and confusing.
Oh, totally. You see them trying to navigate school, jobs, family as the other person. It's pretty funny seeing Taki, suddenly act more graceful, or Mitsuha trying to handle his job waitressing.
And the way they try to manage it, leaving notes on phones, arms, notebooks, setting rules for each other. Don't do this. Spend money like this.
Yeah, trying to keep the other person from completely wrecking their reputation. But through all that chaos, something else happens.
Right. They start to, like, see each other's lives, really understand them, appreciate the good parts, the tough parts.
They develop this weird sort of empathy, affection even. For someone they've never actually met face to face, it's a very unconventional start to a connection.
It really is. But if you think that's the whole story,
Yeah.
well, you're in for a surprise.
Oh, yeah, because this is where Your Name goes from this kind of fun, quirky body swap thing to something much, much deeper. There's a major twist coming.
A huge one. It completely changes the tone, the stakes, everything. We find out, oh, well, maybe we should say it carefully.
Okay, yeah. It turns out Mitsuha's life isn't happening at the same time as Taki's.
Exactly. She's actually living 3 years before him. And,
Yeah.
well, her town, Itomori.
It doesn't exist anymore in Taki's time because it was hit by a comet fragment, everyone.
It's devastating. Suddenly, all those funny body-swapping moments feel incredibly poignant and urgent.
It just hits you, doesn't it, that realization? And this is where the film introduces that beautiful idea, musubi.
Mitsuha's grandmother talks about it. It's a Shinto concept, right?
Yeah.
About connection, the flow of time, tying things together.
She explains it using those braided cords they make, the kumihimo, saying they represent time itself, twisting, tangling, sometimes breaking, but always connecting again.
It's such a powerful metaphor. It suggests their connection, Taki and Mitsuha's, isn't just random. It's part of this larger pattern, this flow. It transcends even that 3-year gap, even death.
Musubi, the power of connecting. That's what drives Taki, isn't it? After the swapping stops and he realizes what happened, he has to find her, or find what's left.
Yeah, he's left with these fading memories, these feelings. He doesn't even know the name of the town at first, just these sketches he drew from memory while he was Mitsuha.
That journey he takes, based purely on those drawings. It's heartbreaking, but also full of hope somehow.
And you see how they subtly changed each other, even before the big reveal. Mitsuha maybe got a bit bolder from being Taki.
Yeah, and Taki seemed to get, I don't know, a bit more considerate, maybe? Seeing life through her eyes.
It's like their souls were learning from each other, even across time.
And that feeling of loss after the connection breaks. Oh, man. The film captures that ache, that sense of something missing so well.
Remember that train scene? Years later, after the memories have mostly faded.
Oh, yeah. In Tokyo. Mitsuha has come looking for him, back when she was still alive. She sees him on another train.
He doesn't recognize her, of course. He's younger then, hasn't swapped yet. But she feels something, and in that moment...
She throws him her red hair ribbon, the kumihimo cord.
And that ribbon. Wow, it becomes this anchor, this physical piece of the musubi.
He doesn't know why, but he keeps it, wears it on his wrist for years. It's like this unconscious link back to her.
It's brilliant symbolism.
Yeah.
The red thread of fate, a kaito, made literal. It guides him even when his memory fails.
Shinkai is just a master of those small emotional moments, the unsent messages, the feeling of searching for someone whose name you can't recall, Mitsuha shouting his name into the twilight.
Goosebumps. And then the ending. Years later still.
Yeah.
They're adults now. Their memories are fragmented, just echoes, really.
But that feeling is still there, that pull, and they see each other on those stairs.
That final scene. So simple but so powerful. That shared glance, that sense of instant recognition, even without the memories. Your name is.
It just perfectly captures that enduring bond, like musubi connection, stronger than time, stronger than memory loss. It's beautiful.
And the way it's visualized, we talk about the chords, but think about all the lines in the film.
Oh, yeah. The comet trails, the train tracks, power lines, even the pattern of the stairs. They all visually reinforce this idea of connection, of paths crossing.
And the split screens he uses sometimes, especially during that twilight meeting on the mountain. It shows them together and apart at the same time, perfectly capturing their situation.
That twilight moment, Kataware Doki. The film makes such a point of that time, doesn't it? Between day and night when worlds can supposedly meet.
Exactly. A magical, liminal time. It's when they can briefly exist in the same space-time and finally see each other. And the colors.
The visuals are just breathtaking throughout. The contrast between sleepy, green Itamori and bright, golden Tokyo.
Shinkai's team are masters of light and detail. Every frame feels like a painting. The backgrounds are incredibly realistic, almost hyper-realistic.
It makes the fantastical elements feel grounded somehow, like this magic is happening in our world.
And the simpler character designs actually help with that, I think. They stand out against the details so you focus on their emotions.
Good point. And the editing, how it jumps between them, between timelines.
Yeah, it's not linear at all.
Yeah.
It uses match cuts, parallel editing. It weaves their stories together visually, mirroring the musubi theme again. It feels fluid, like time itself is bending.
And the pacing works so well. It can be energetic and frantic when, the comet is coming.
Right. That whole race against time sequence is incredibly tense.
But then it gives you these quiet moments. Just longing, searching. It really balances the emotion.
So many key moments just stick with you. That twilight meeting, obviously.
Definitely. And the hair ribbon scene on the train.
And maybe even the ritual where Mitsuha makes the kuchi kamizake, connecting her personal life to this ancient tradition and unknowingly to Taki's future visit.
Yeah, that adds another layer of fate or maybe destiny. And of course, that final staircase scene, the culmination of everything.
It really pulls it all together. No wonder it got such acclaim. People really connected with it.
Oh, absolutely. The story, the animation, the emotion. It just hit a chord with so many. Critics loved it. Audiences loved it.
Were there any criticisms? I mean, it's hard to find fault, but...
Some people maybe found the pacing in the middle a little bit complex, or perhaps pointed out some familiar anime story beats. But honestly, those feel like minor points compared to the overall impact.
Yeah, the strengths just overwhelm any potential weaknesses.
Yeah.
The core themes, love across time, fate, memory, connection, they just shine through so strongly.
So when it comes down to it, rating time, what do you think?
Thinking about the originality, the sheer beauty of the animation, the emotional punch it delivers, the themes, I mean, it's got to be high up there. I'd easily say a 9 out of 10, maybe even a 9.5. It's pretty special.
I'm right there with you. A solid 9 out of 10 feels right. It's just a stunning piece of filmmaking. Must see, really.
Agreed. Highly recommended.
So yeah, Your Name. It's this incredibly moving film that uses a really creative sci-fi fantasy idea to explore these deep human truths about connection. Stunning to look at, hits you right in the feels.
It really does. It makes you think, doesn't it? About those connections in our own lives.
Totally. Like, are there invisible threads, little bits of musubi connecting us in ways we don't even realize? Those moments of weird familiarity or paths crossing unexpectedly?
Makes you wonder about the little echoes left behind by people who pass through our lives, even briefly. Something to think about for sure.